Well, good evening. How y'all doing out there? Well, it's been a while. It's December 4th on the Alan Osborne Show, and I wanted to update you. Do a little Walton County business tonight. No music, no funny stuff. I mean, some of it'll be funny because you can't make up this kind of stupid shit. Couldn't be untrue. Anyway, it's December 4th, and let's talk about what just happened. We had a changing of the guard, or a removing of the fool, as I like to think of as Trey Nick was removed from his time on the board, and Donna Johns has taken the helm at District 4. Congratulations, Donna. Sorry, I'm sure you'll be wounded by some of my shows just to have to stand next to those four fools, but we're proud of you for taking on the responsibility. And the first meeting out of the gate is the main, what our show is going to be about. A couple other things too, but if you haven't watched the county commission meeting, you need to go watch it and watch Commissioner Johns get gunned down and punished for the tax not passing. The Fab Four, as we'll call it, versus the anointed one is they made her pay because she didn't support the tax and openly said she didn't support it, even though Global had the same opinion. They made her pay. And the biggest part is you need to drive through the video. It's on YouTube. The 22 November meeting, I believe it is, of the BCC. First one's from Commissioner Johns. And scroll through to the part that Donna asked for an extra aid. And that's where you see them get chumpy. Although I'll have to congratulate Boots McCormick for doing the right thing. They're telling the other commissioners they don't know what Miss Johns needs. But basically, Donna says in a nice way, hey, Trey handed me a shit sandwich and didn't do nothing for 4 years, and you all know it. And the day Trey took office, he came to office dragging his best friend that he'd already bragged about, hiring back somebody who couldn't get a job at the county if they wanted one, and stuff like that. Damn screen's falling down. Anyway, those kind of issues. And here Donna comes in and says, hey, since the day I've been elected, I've been meeting with people and I can't do all this and stand up in office and fix this and fix this. And you know who doesn't vote with her after all that mess? Just watch them. Watch Danny. The Danny Glidewell that comes to this meeting, you know the one that shows up on stuff like this. They just elected him chairman. It's this guy. That's who showed up. And that's how he showed up, with his mouth open. He wanted to make sure and tell her that he knew how she should be doing business. Danny, you don't know how to do business. You couldn't handle stuff like this. And it's going to come back to get you and stuff like this. And she's going to bring up stuff that people in Miramar want her to bring up. And I think she showed y'all she's not going to be bullied. I can't believe y'all started off like that. And look at Tony. Tony votes against it. Tony admits he had some aides. You know what Tony left out? That one of his employees was the famous naked woman. You remember that from the lawsuit? Boots, you're the vice chairman. Congratulations for voting for Donna to have an extra aide. I mean, they can be handy, can't they? And so that, did you hear him talk about how long it took us to get rid of them? They didn't get rid of nobody. They created a job for Scott Brannon. He's the legislative liaison for the county. Who else did they get to interview? Nobody. They created him a job. And as Donna points out, they're happy to give full-time positions at the golf course, but somehow Danny thinks it's fiscally unresponsible for her to waste that kind of money. Now, Danny will drop millions on a CU lawsuit. He'll overpay Clay and them not to give him unconflicted legal advice. He'll overlook millions in proportional fair share and help cover up lies of the county staff. But oh, God forbid that Commissioner Johns have two aides and try to straighten out Miramar, because we all know why, right? That's right. Dumbass knows best. Even lost his teeth. Anyway, I love that picture. But this was a bunch of bullshit. That's all it was. Congratulations to you, Donna, for standing up to the good old boys. They talk about fiscal responsibility. They just doubled some of those people up there's pay, right? Just about it, Tony Corman. And speaking of Tony Corman, Tony, we're going to have some emails about you and some licenses. And I think people are just going to have to understand how Tony Corman got the job and why they need Tony Corman there, because Tony Corman thinks the law should be applied how Tony wants it applied at that time. And there's going to be some proof coming out on email on that. You can't make this shit up on the Alan Osborne Show. Hey, congratulations for Commissioner Johns. Congratulations for the no sales tax. You know, both of these logos on my show, I'm proud to say were effective, as well as taking down the shortest or the almost shortest part of the board of this board. Anyway, that's the way it was December 4th for the Alan Osborne Show. Y'all keep them straight out there. They can't keep themselves straight, and they sure can't do what they're supposed to do. I'll see you next time. You can't make this shit up. It's just the truth is funnier than fiction. See you next time.